Hey class, welcome to Visual Education. This is your high school course, of course. And this week, or these past couple weeks, we have been doing target sports. Okay, so that has been archery, and now golf is going to be our second one this week's lesson. So I'm just going to start out with a slideshow presentation that will be up for y'all to look at to help y'all study and everything like that. So yeah, we're just gonna hop into that. Again, target sports, week one of golf. It'll only be 1 week though for the golf anyways, and this is just the terminology. So golf terminology, here we go. Here's the first slide. First slide, we have the tee box. The definition that I have for that is the starting place of the current hole that you are playing. So that's when you walk up, of course, you know. If you're playing with more than one person or by yourself, you tee your ball up, par threes. We'll get more into this stuff, but you'll be using your irons usually for those, and then for the par fives, par fours, most of the time you'll be using your driver or something like that, some club that hits the ball a little farther. Okay, that's where the hole starts every time. The next vocabulary word we have is the fairway. Okay, this is the real pretty grass that's in the middle, you know, that looks all good, looks all fancy and everything like that. The definition after that is the obstructed, short cut grass found towards the center of the golf hole. So this is where you're gonna want to hit the ball usually. If the ball is gonna fly out and fly normally out of that grass. So if you're playing a hole and it's like a kind of curves to the right, which we call dog leg right, and it curves left, dog leg left, you're gonna want to try to land in that stuff so you can have a good shot in. Next one we have is the green. Okay, this is the even prettier short grass that you use your putter on. So if you're like a putt or something like that, the short grass is the same kind of thing. And the definition I have for that is the area at the far end of the golf hole with the shortest cut grass and where players are meant to use the putter. Okay. Next thing we have is the rough. So that's actually going to be what's right outside of the fairway. It's not the super bad stuff to hit out of. That would be OB, which we'll get into this. But it's a slightly taller grass located on the outside of the fairway. Makes the ball more difficult to hit. Next definition is the pin. So that's actually going to be the pole that sticks out with the flag on top. It helps you to locate where the hole is on the green. So the definition I have for that is the flag sticking out of the hole that indicates where the hole is. Next thing we have, like I was talking about, is out of bounds. This is where you don't want to hit it. Of course, this is like if you were playing next to a road or anything like that. That would be out of bounds. Usually, you know, you're not going to go play it off the street. So it's the area where if hit into a stroke will be added. So say you're hitting one off the tee box and you hit it into the street and you take a drop, you're hitting 3 instead of hitting 2. That might be a little confusing, but again, we will learn more about those things. Bunkers. So these, it says pits full of sand located throughout the courses. So sand, it's kind of hard to hit out of. You can't hit it very far out of it. People who make courses just kind of put it in there to make it just harder, make the golf holes harder to play. You know, for average players and really good players, just make it a little more fun. They're fun to hit. I think I like hitting out of the bunker. And the last one is 4. So don't ask questions, duck and run. This means the ball is headed your way. Also, it's kind of like golf is a big like manner sport kind of. Say it's the gentleman's sport. So this is something you're going to say if you hit a bad ball towards people, because a golf ball is obviously not going to feel very good off the old domski, off the head. So we're going to yell that out. That is our slideshow, and we'll get into clubs right here in this next video. All right, class, back again. We're just going to talk about the irons and clubs real quick. On our full lesson tomorrow, that'll be day 2. We will really go into depth on this. For right now, I'm just going to walk through the basics. Since I've already talked about the putter with the green, we're going to start it from that. So we're going to go from shortest hitting clubs to the tallest ones, or farthest ones, excuse me. So our putter's going to be first. Like I said, you use that on the green. I'm sure a lot of you have gone and done mini putt, so those are putters. It's fun to putt, you know, get to read the green. It's a really cool part of the game. The next thing is going to be your wedges and your degree wedges. So how that works is there's a P wedge and an A wedge usually. Your A wedge is your sand wedge. That's how I talked about be the iron you use on those bunker shots. And P wedge, those are like 100 yards and in kind of thing. And then so you have your degree wedges that are one lower than that. So it's putter, then degree wedges. And those are like anything from 60, 58, 54. And you work all the way back to your sand wedge, which is about a 50, sometimes a 52, and then to your P wedge, which is a 44-degree wedge. Some people have like 48s. Not a popular degree wedge to have, but you can. And then up from those P wedges, we get into our numbering system. So it goes 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, and for some people 3, 2. There's even 1 irons out there. And so that works is the higher the number, the higher the loft. And so loft is one of our vocab words in our Quizlets. And so that's just how high the ball launches, I guess is the way you want to say that. And so like I was saying, those degree wedges, they're degrees. So those degrees just get lower and lower as the numbers get lower and lower. Yep, so like your 9, 8, and your 7 are going to be anywhere from like 130, 160, 170 type area like that. And then your 5, 4, 6, 5, 4 are going to be pretty close to anything over 200 yards. So then after your irons, so your irons are your 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, sometimes 3, 2, 1. In my bag, I only have 9 through 5. That's usually what most people have, I think, with like a normal bag. Next is going to be our 5 woods. Okay, our wood, sorry, not our 5 woods. 5 wood is the first one. So there's a 5 wood, which is what I play in my bag, and there's a 4 wood and then a 3 wood. So those kind of look like mini drivers. So driver is going to be our very last one. We'll hop in that real quick. That is the club that hits the ball the farthest. That's what everyone goes to, I'm sure y'all have gone to Top Golf and hit with that before. Goes farthest can, for good players, usually get in the high 300s sometimes. If you've ever seen those crazy long drive competitions with like Bryson DeChambeau, like they hit those things like 420. It's ridiculous. But you have those. And so the 5 woods are just like those. They really look like just mini little drivers. The only thing with those, you can hit those off the tee, but you can also hit them off the ground. Because a driver swing is a little different than an iron swing. And so, yeah, those are our clubs class. Tomorrow we will be testing those out, and I'll also show y'all what those look like to be hit. Hope you'll have a great rest of y'all's day. Thank you.